Before we start, though, Rocky, on this boring football stuff, I want to ask you real quick. I want to ask you about your hockey career. Okay,
It's
we
great.
ban we
Well,
bantered.
okay, fine. So let's see. Now we just
No,
got to go back. You're old. Oh, okay, I mean, we're old. So I got to go back. I got to go back when we're growing up, and so I'm in grade school now. Right next to the grade school was Jones Park, and it was in at the base of the park, or at the base of the steps going down was the park. And during the winter, they would flood that whole area and make it a big skating rink. Behind it was a hockey rink for people who some teams that would play there. Okay, now I got to say the hockey, and I'm going to say this: hockey was not big necessarily at that time. In the 50s in Appleton, it was a three sport, kind of an attitude: basketball, football, track and baseball that would take place. And hockey was just not a big part of growing up. Although you had pickup games, you'd play down in Jones Park, and we'd walk down there with our skates over our shoulders and a hockey stick, and try to play the game. And so it morphed into, we had three guys and then four guys, and how that goes on one side and the other side. And as you're learning how to skate and kind of play hockey at the same time, it was not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. And I can remember my ankles hurt because I think my ankles were bent inwards when I was skating at the time, trying to straighten out my skates. But it was part of growing up, as best we possibly could, play when we could. And I have to say, in all honesty, it was not a focal thing. I mean, football, basketball, baseball were more focused at that time in our upbringing and in growing up. But we did play. We did play hockey, and so it was fun to be able to do that during the winter months.
and you said you played with some of the old timers or alumni.
Oh, well, we would play pickup game. It would be down so you'd go down, and somebody there would be some high school kids that were in the same situation that I was, and we were junior high, and so they needed a guy here, they needed a guy there. And
Sure.
we'd pick a game, kind of learn the game as it was, as we progressed during that period of time. So
Sure.
it wasn't really an organization, but you got some older guys that you